And now, back to Mark and John.
What a night so far. We've had a great night. We've had Rob Halford, Metal Mike, the Metal Nurse, and Nell. We are proud to have from Revolver magazine, Josh and Brandon. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
Just to kiss your ass a little bit, I've been a reader of the magazine for many years now, and it's always great when it arrives in my mailbox. And one thing we always look forward to, which you guys do a great job on, is bringing us the hottest chicks in metal. It's one of my favorite parts of the Revolver magazine. And this month, we have the hottest chicks of metal of all time.
Yes.
Who can we expect?
You know, starting from the get-go, we have, you know, classics like Joan Jett, Lita Ford, Wendy O. Williams, Doro Pesch. And then moving into like 90s, Sean from White Zombie.
Karen from Crisis.
Nadia from Cold Chamber.
Yeah, one of my favorite bands of that era when I was in high school, Drain STH. I remember just crushing so hard on those girls.
How did these women react when you come to them and you're like, listen, we want to do a photo shoot with you and we want you to be one of our hottest chicks in metal?
I think they're uniformly flattered. That's pretty much always the reaction we get. Like, there's a little bit of, really, me? Are you sure? You know, there's a little bit of, oh, that's so awesome. Like, you know, I'd love to do it. You know, I'm so flattered. This is like the 4th issue we've done so far. And there's a few like Christina and Marta from Bleeding Through who have been in every single issue. And I think it's getting a little old hat for them, but I think they're flattered nonetheless.
By the way, from the magazine to an actual calendar that Revolver is putting out for 2010, which will feature a different metal singer or musician each month.
And featuring, I would imagine, approximately 365 days.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Give or take.
12 months.
12 months.
Not a leap year.
Yes.
I'm taking a look at the calendar right now. And by the way, we are going to...
Where's your other hand?
Yeah, that's why I've got the calendar.
He's
in front
playing
of me
with his
right
sundial.
But I wanted to talk about a couple of the different people featured in the calendar.
But John, Astronomy is June?
Yeah. Maybe. You never know. Okay,
Beautiful
guys.
cod piece. Is that
Flag Day?
Okay, I want to talk about one of the best friends of Talking Metal, Maria Brink. She is Miss July. And tell us about your experience with Maria and in this moment.
I met Maria, I think we both did at the same party, and you guys might have been there too at Snitch.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we were there.
And
Yes.
when they came here before the record, it was kind of a record release party thing, and I hit it off with her immediately. She's a complete sweetheart. Working with them has been nothing but a pleasure. And we had her on the cover last year for Halloween. We did a whole Carrie tribute, and we
Yeah, blood. Yeah, that was
Drenched
great.
in blood. Amazing.
drenched in blood, and I think she broke out in a skin rash the next day. We apologize, Maria.
Moving on to, let's see, who else do we have here that we could talk about? How about October, Grace Perry?
Oh, man. It's hard. I get tongue-tied just thinking about her.
She is...
Landmine Marathon's a pretty small band, and I think a lot of people, when they've gotten like she's also on the Hottest Chicks in Metal cover, a lot of people might be more familiar with Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, and I've definitely gotten a lot of people asking me, like, you know, who's Grace Perry, why she's on the cover. Part of it is just that, like, we wanted to pair two girls who really represent the scope of what Revolver covers. You know, Hailstorm's more of like a alternative metal, like radio metal band, and like Landmine Marathon's about as underground as it gets. You know, they played like dive bars, you know, with like a bunch of like drunk dudes, and she just like throws herself in the audience and like just like, you know, throws down basically. The funny thing is about the cover is that the day after our photo shoot, she actually broke her nose at a concert.
Wow.
Oh,
Because
my God.
she just goes nuts. She had like 2
The real
black
deal.
eyes afterwards. So, you know, good thing we shot this when we did.
I saw the footage from the photo shoot, and she seemed pretty hardcore even in the photo session. She's like really animated and has always got that metal face going, and I thought it was amazing. Plus, the fire.
We poured rubber cement on the microphone and on the guitars and lit them on fire, and one of our other editors was there, supposed to be watching this with a fire extinguisher, so literally talking to somebody else as those got lit up, and Grace's hand almost caught on fire, and she, you know, you see it on the video there. She's like, ow! And, you know, speaking to what he said, like, we were nervous that someone's in a more radio-friendly mainstream metal band, and this is an underground band. They're going to be like, grr, I don't like each other.
Right.
And these girls were like the Babysitters Club. Like, by the end of the
They were cool together. That's really
so
neat.
cool together. And like you said before, like, we've had Marta Peterson and Maria Brink and Christina Scabia for the last 4 years. So it was also great for us to kind of bring up two new bands. And again, it comes from the place where we respect these bands so much, and like, you know, any more audience that could come to them, you know, and discover their music is only going to be icing on the cake.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my God, thanks for having
again,
us.
we've been both John and I have been fans of the magazine for
Likewise.
a long time,
Likewise.
and check out Revolver magazine.
Thank you.